Good morning from Jerusalem. Today it's Erev Tisha B'Av, and the atmosphere is a bit tense here in Jerusalem. Not really, but you could say that with the Iranian threat. Some people are concerned. But it's life as usual. Spirits are good. The weather's nice. I want to talk today about what's happening tonight in Israel. It's Tisha B'Av. And the words of the prophet come to mind. I'm talking about the prophet Zechariah. And he shares over there the word of God. And God says, for these 70 years, this is talking about the destruction of the first temple. For these 70 years that you people have been fasting. So God says, Hatsom Samtuni Oni. Did I fast? Right? It's basically, God commanded us to bring him sacrifices. He calls it his sacrifice, lachmi, my bread for my fire. It's interesting, in Arabic, lacham is actually meat. But even though it's called, so to speak, food, God, gam ki erav lo omar lachem. God doesn't get hungry. God doesn't need our sustenance. It's called reach nechoach. It's a pleasing odor for God. I'm not going to take that away. It can't be taken away. That's the way God describes it. But it's not something that he's sustained by. So when it comes to this concept of Tisha B'Av, if you think about it, God is saying over here that it's something that we, in other words, that God refers to us as apart from him. Is that God saying, I wasn't fasting. It's you're the one who's fasting, essentially saying you're the ones who sinned. You're the ones who sinned, and therefore the Mikdash, or the way it's called at its root, the Mishkan, which cognates with the word mashkon, which is a trust, which is kind of a safekeeping trust, which God entrusted to us, provided that, of course, we follow his ways. Unfortunately, we didn't, and that culminated twice on Tisha B'Av with the destruction of the temple. So, my question is to my people, to the people of Israel, do we really want the temple? Do we understand what that means? And let me explain what that means to me as a Kohen. As I teach over here on this channel, one of the themes that I touch upon is that the Kohanim are an autonomous nation, and we essentially are the chosen agents of God to administer his temple. So think about that. We're an autonomous people, we're an autonomous nation, we have our own courts, we have our own rules, our own justice system. This is touched upon in the Mishnah. It's referred to as Beth Din Shel Kohanim. And we essentially control the Mikdash. It's essentially entrusted to us, to the Kohanim. So my question is to my fellow people of Israel, do you understand that? Are you ready for that? When you're ready for that, then we're one step closer to the temple. Are you? It's something that the Jewish people have grappled with in the past. There was some conflicts in history between the people of Israel and the Kohanim. We don't want to see a repeat of that. We want to see Ahavat Achim. We want to see love. And we want to see the Kohanim do the right thing. And we want to see the people have the understanding of the responsibilities of the Kohanim. And we're Shluchei Derachmana, as it says in the Talmud. There was an argument there whether the Kohanim are considered emissaries of the people or emissaries of God. And the Talmud concludes we're emissaries of God. The Kohanim are emissaries of God. We're not a function of the people. We're not controlled by the people. We're an autonomous nation. And we're entrusted to oversee the temple. And we are agents of God. So again, I'm posing the question, and think about it. Leave your comments below. Are the people of Israel ready for that? So with that, I wish peace to Israel. And of course, victory to Israel over our enemies. A decisive victory. And may we merit to see, to walk down over here Yafo Street, or to get on that train and take it all the way down to the temple.